Hi everyone, it's me Sanchari and welcome back to my channel Simply Sanchari. Hope you all are doing well. And welcome to the part 2 of Nykaa's Hot Pink sale. In this video, I'm going to share some lipstick that are brown skin friendly, and also I will be giving you the swatches. So if you guys are interested, then please stay tuned till the end of this video. So the first one is my recent favorite that I tried. It's from Swiss Beauty Satin Comfort Lipstick in the shade English Rose. A very beautiful soft rosy pink with brown undertone which leans more towards neutral to warm undertone. And this is such a beautiful formulation. It is a creamy lipstick that goes on like butter, gives you one swipe opaque pigmentation. The finish is more of a velvety matte finish because once you apply it gives you a very soft blurry lips and it doesn't even settle in my lip lines. Now the only problem with this lipstick is that it is not transfer proof. It is definitely going to transfer. It lasted pretty well for 3-4 hours without any meals, but once you have your meal it definitely comes off completely. However, I prefer these kind of formulation because it's quite hydrating on the lips. It feels absolutely lightweight and it does not give any kind of discomfort or dryness. And this shade will suit across all Indian skin tone. If you're a little bit deeper than my skin tone, you can definitely pair it with a lip liner. Next is another favorite of mine from Swiss Beauty, their Pure Luster lipstick in the shade Love in Raisin. A beautiful deep rosewood shade with muted red and mauve undertone which leans more towards cool to neutral undertone, and this has a beautiful lustrous finish that gives you a little bit of shine. You can say it is very comfortable to Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick because that is how the formula is. It feels very balmy on the lips, goes on easily. It even covered my dark pigmented lips just in a go. Feels absolutely hydrating and nourishing on the lips, and I haven't faced any kind of discomfort. It did not even settle in my lip lines. It lasted pretty well for 4 to 5 hours without any meals or drinks here and there, but after the meal and my drinks it definitely came off completely. Next one is from Inside Cosmetics, their smudge free lip matte in the shade Twilight. A very gorgeous pinkish berry, or you can say a deep rosy pink shade with cool undertone. However, on my warm skin it looks perfectly fine. I can pair this on its own or with a lip liner to enhance the color more on me. Now the formulation, as it says, it is a very moussey kind of that feels absolutely feather light and goes on easily without any tugging or pulling, and it does not even settle in my lip lines. This is 100% a transfer proof, smudge proof and a budge proof formulation. Despite of all these features, it still feels absolutely hydrating, and even after my meals and drinks it did not budge. I tried with my oily food, the lipstick did not smudge whatsoever. I did not notice any kind of bleeding or anything. Only thing you'll have to keep in mind while using such kind of formulation, that prep and prime your lips really well. If you have a dry lips, then exfoliate and prepare your lips for these kind of formulation. The next one is again my favorite. It's from Inside Cosmetics, again their cream matte mousse lipstick in the shade Poppy. A very beautiful raspberry shade that has got some hint of pinks and red, and I have noticed that it has got a cool undertone because of some bluish tint present in it. However, I noticed that it looks equally beautiful on my warm skin tone. Did not even had a need to pair it with a lip liner because this shade on its own just looks beautiful. As the name suggests, it is again a moussey matte kind of formulation that feels ultra hydrating and extremely lightweight. It goes on like butter, no complaints whatsoever, and did cover my dark pigmented lips. It is very much nourishing on the lips because of vitamin E present in it. This is a long lasting lipstick formulation that will not budge or smudge even if you're having your heavy meals. And if you're medium to deep skin tone, this shade will look absolutely flattering on you. Next one is from Lakme, their Extraordinary Lip Mousse. I think it is their Airy Lip Mousse in the shade Chocolate Temptation. Oh my god, I had seen this shade going viral, and since then I wanted to try it out. Now this shade is a very soft brown which has a lot of rosy mauvey undertone which leans more towards neutral to cool undertone, and it is such a gorgeous shade, you guys. It is like a perfect everyday nude for brown skin. I do need a lip liner if I'm wearing it on my bare skin, but it looks little bit washed off. That's why I prefer it wearing on a full face of makeup. makeup, because on full face you will see it does not need any lip liner. You can see in the swatches I did not use any lip liner today. Now, as it says, it has a very beautiful mousse formulation that feels absolutely cloud on the lips. It is hydrating, does not dry out my lips, and also gives me a very beautiful blurry lips kind of effect. And also it is long lasting. Total I have 4 shades in this lipstick formulation. You can see the swatches over here. This and Scarlet Siren is one of my favorite shades. Next one is my favorite lipstick from Mars. It is their Popstar Mousse Liquid Lipstick. Oh my god, how can I not include this in recommendation video, because it is such a beautiful formulation. This is in the shade Gilded, a very vibrant raspberry pink, or you can say a deep rosy pink with bluish pinkish undertone, and that is how it makes it a cool undertone lipstick. However, it is going to look flattering on someone with a light to medium skin tone, but it will look even more beautiful and gorgeous on brown skin. If you have little bit deeper skin tone than me, you can pair it with a lip liner and it is going to look equally gorgeous. This is a non-drying lipstick that feels like cloud on the lips, and you know how pigmented it is. If you want to keep your lips little bit hydrated, then you can apply a very light layer of a lip mask or a lip oil, and you can apply this lipstick, because on its own it is not very hydrating, but it is not something that it is going to give you any kind of discomfort. Now the finish is also very beautiful, as it gives me a very gorgeous soft velvety matte finish, and I have tried 4 shades and reviewed it on my channel. If you're interested in watching that video, how the shade looks on my bare skin and full glam makeup on, you can check the description box for the link. Next one is Lakme Beyond Matte Mini Liquid Lipstick. I think they have renamed to Matte Melt Mini Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Brown Souvenir, a very gorgeous rich brown with deep mauve and plum undertone. If I'm not wearing anything on my face, it brightens my face, because there are some lipstick that if you're not wearing anything and if you want to brighten your complexion, these kind of bolder shade comes handy. It is matte but very comfortable, very lightweight, non-drying, and goes on easily. It is a cool undertone lipstick, however doesn't look bad on me because I have a warm and kind of olivish undertone, and if you are deeper than me, it is one of your perfect nude shade. And if you want to keep your lips little bit more hydrating, you can apply some lip gloss or a lip oil and you are done. Next one is Mars Click Stick Gloss Lip Balm in the shade Berry Jam, a very beautiful rich raspberry shade with cool undertone that will look flattering on medium to brown skin tone. And as I said, I have a warm skin and it looks equally beautiful on me. Now you already know the hype of this product. It went viral. People were comparing it to the NYX Fat Oil Sleek Click Lip Balm, and I heard that NYX is going to be soon discontinued in India, so we have Mars to our rescue. It is hell lot of pigmented, the colors are very saturated, and it comes with this kind of clickable sort of packaging, so you really have to be careful, because if you overdo it, it is not going to bounce back. So you will have to keep in mind while clicking the product, and you just need very little amount, because if you overdo it, it can bleed and give you that clumpy lips. So to avoid all of those, take little bit and just spread it out with your finger itself, and you will see that your lips is going to be very nourished and hydrated and moisturized for long time. Next one is L'Oreal Infallible Matte Resistance Lipstick in the shade Lazy Sunday, a gorgeous deep rosewood shade with lot of plum and mauve tones to it, making it neutral cool lipstick shade. Now this is going to look bold on fair to light skin tone, and it is going to look perfect on medium to deep skin tone. If you are dusky to deep, it is going to look even more flattering. While I was trying the other shade, I felt the formulation keeps on varying from shade to shade, because this is a very gorgeous formula. It just goes on like butter. It is very pigmented, very saturated, and also I can say that it feels sticky for first few minutes, but once it settles down completely, it is not going to bother, or it is not going to give you any kind of stickiness like the Maybelline ones. It it is very much comfortable, you guys. It will not give you that feel that you have something on your lips. But I have tried the other shades and I felt it kept my lips sticky for really long time, and it was not very long wearing. This is a very long lasting shade. I tried for 9 plus hours and it was there. After 10 hours I noticed some kind of fading and coming off from the inner part of my lips, but still it did its job very well. I do love the applicator as it comes in this kind of leaf shape applicator which holds a lot of product, and in one swipe you get a bang on pigmentation and it covers my lip just in one dip. But the applicator is little too big for my lip shape. It is not a major problem, but I felt like I should point it out to you. Next one is Inside Cosmetics Mousse Lipstick in the shade Pink Cupcake, a very vibrant rosy pink shade, and it is going to look flattering on light to medium skin tone. However, I tried it on my brown skin with a lip liner and it looked equally gorgeous. Coming back to the formulation, this is a creamy lipstick that goes on like butter and it gives you that soft velvety matte finish with blurry lips, and I have noticed that it does not even get settled in my lip lines, though the formulation is little bit on the thicker side. It is lightweight, non-drying, it is kind of transfer resistant, but you'll have to let it settle on your lips completely. Just don't do anything, just allow it some time to dry out and set on your lips, and once it is set it is not going to move anywhere, because I had swatched this lipstick little bit on my hand and I am trying to rub it. After lot of effort it is still there, it is given me some kind of tint, and that makes it kind of transfer resistant. So if you're not having anything, this lipstick is going to survive well on your lips. Next one is Swiss Beauty Select Cream Lipstick in the shade Brave Brown, a very gorgeous rich reddish brown shade with lot of wine tones to it, and it is going to look equally flattering on medium to deeper skin tone, you guys. When I saw this lipstick going viral, I at least wanted to try one shade, and the shade would be this, because I really love the shade on brown skin. It is very similar to the K Beauty Hydra Creme lipstick formulation, and I absolutely love the fact that it kept my lips very moisturized. It felt very nourishing but not very lightweight. I could feel the texture is little bit on the heavier side, and the lipstick is so fragile that it starts to melt, it starts to break, because my bullet started to wobble and I don't want to touch it, otherwise it is going to come off, it is going to get uprooted, and the smell is so tempting. It's the next lipstick that I'm going to share with you guys. I have recently reviewed on my channel, and it is from Kiro Beauty, their newly launched Velvet Souffle Soft Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Rich Nutmeg, a warm terracotta brownish shade that is going to look flattering on light to medium skin tone. On deeper skin tone, probably you will have to pair it with a lip liner. In the swatches, you can see that I haven't used a lip liner and it still looks okay if I have a full glam makeup on, and they just have 8 shades in this. I wanted them to extend the shade range and include more deeper shades. As the name suggests, it is going to give your lips a very beautiful velvety soft matte finish that blurs out your lip lines, doesn't get settled into those, and it is kind of hydrating because they have lot of hydrating properties in it. It is very pricey, but for the price these formulation are not transfer proof or transfer resistant at all, because while I was having my light meals here and there, it did come off completely. When I was sipping my water, my glass did stain, so I would have appreciated if they would have made the formulation little bit transfer resistant. That way the price would have been justified according to me. The next one is Mars Matte Muse Mousse Lipstick in the shade Winner Woman, which I have it on my lips today. I have this lips for last 3 hours. I am talking, I did sip some water, had some light meals here and there, and the lipstick did not budge whatsoever. Initially when I tried using this lipstick, I hated the formulation because it felt heavy and very silicone on my lips, but after trying out different techniques and started to use it regularly, I actually fell in love with the lipstick and the formulation. Like, you will have to let it sit for good time for 1 hour or so to completely make it transfer resistant. The formulation is mousse like, it just feels like cloud on the lips and goes on easily, buttery smooth. Highly suggest this shade for brown skin. The next and the last lipstick of this video is from Romand, their Zero Velvet Tint in the shade Fade Red, a gorgeous muted red with blue undertone which looks equally beautiful, flattering on my warm skin, and on bare skin it just brightens my entire complexion. What I generally love to do with this kind of lip tint is that I like to keep it for some time, say for about 15 to 20 minutes, until I'm doing my entire makeup, and then I remove the tint off, apply a lip liner, and then add a gloss to it. It is a moussey formulation that feels velvet on the lips, and the tint that it provides does not alter the shade, and the tint is almost similar. Now this is one such lip tint which I totally adore. Then the rest of them, because I have pigmented lips, I have dark lips, and once I have such kind of tint like the juicy tint or the glasting water tint, it just makes my lips look very patchy, and the stain it provides sometimes look patchy and streaky on me. But this particular formulation from that Zero Velvet Tint is something I totally adore, and I would highly suggest you getting one of it. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's recommendation video. I'm hopeful that you found this video helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. If you like such kind of video, I think you might also like these. You can follow me on my social media handles whose link I have mentioned it in the description box. Please come and say hi, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.